Hello everyone. Today is a nice March day and just a time to check this hive to see if they have enough brood to expand it. That's my goal for today. I want to give them some food and expand because it's critical in springtime to ensure that the colony uh, multiplies super fast. So I need to give them lots of honey, and I also need to provide them some room to build up. So I want to put another box, and then I want to put a feeder, which is basically a honey feeder, like old frames with honey that I will give to them. But first, let's see what's going on inside. Smoke them a little bit. I can see that they're bringing lots of pollen. That means the bees are doing well. They have a brood. Smoke them a little bit. Let's check. Oh, nice. Yeah, they're really doing well. So I put it like this, so I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames, even 7 frames with the bees, which means everything is good. As far as the weight is okay, so they have some supply, but they're doing well. So I want to clean this stuff from the top a little bit. This propolis, and I can actually pull out a frame just to check how brood is doing. Maybe this one, number 3, from this end, just to see what's going on, because in this frame I did not see anything last time, which was 3 weeks ago. Now see bees, what they do, they're getting honey, no brood, but they're getting honey. And then the other frame, let's put this one here, and then the other frame right here is empty frame, but it's quite clean. They're prepping it for the brood. Okay, now let's check another frame. Yeah, this one has brood and lots of pollen, which is nice. They need pollen right now to feed the brood. And on this side, they're stuck in pollen. I don't see any eggs yet, so this is how it looks. See, this side is essentially like this liquefied honey, pollen, and then bees are stuck in pollen. No brood on this side, and some brood on this side, this cup brood, which is nice. And the bees are calm. That means everything is good. They have a queen over there, and the queen is laying. I won't even look for the queen. I think I just do whatever I wanted to do, which is essentially give them some expansion and add food. Okay, so put it back the way it was. Then I put this frame. This is nice honey frame. Put it back. Back, and then some propolis. Wow, it's a nice fresh propolis. And stack it back because they don't need it. And we put expansion box. So the honey here is preheated because you don't want to give them cold honey. It can chill the brood, but this honey is preheated, and I put a couple empty frames, a couple frames that they need to draw comb, and then some honey frames. And the honey frames, what I will do, I will open them a little bit. Let's say this one at the center is a nice drawn comb mostly, and then a little bit of cupped honey. So what I usually do, I uncap it, and then it will force them to go here and collect that honey and clean this frame. So open it like that and spray it with warm water to make their life easier. Yeah, sprayer is not good, so you can do how it works. You can see some pollen, old pollen that got petrified, so I removed that too. They will fix it anyway, but just to make their life easier. So old pollen is removed, and that's it. Yeah, this is good one. So we pull it back, and we can open another one. See, this is empty frame for the drones, and is number 4 from this side, and this is another one, this honey, so we can open that. Yeah, it also has some old pollen that got petrified, so I usually remove it slightly. Let's find this case, and then I open this stuff here, this stuff. That, and this is extra pollen and some crystallized honey. I spray it with water, it'll be easier for them to handle. This side too. And put it back. Now this last frame here. This honey, heavy, lots of honey. Okay, and I will open it up a little bit too, to make sure they take this honey. pollen that is petrified water. So based on what I see, that basically another 3 weeks or maybe even a month before I will need to go and check. I would say 3 weeks is a good time, and then should be able to get some drone brood. But this is it as far as expansion. Now we cover it with this canvas right in the middle. So this has holes on the sides. The bees will go from the sides and up to the feed box, and the feed box is this one. So this is the feed box. They will be taken honey from here, and what I will do, I can open some right now, but then I can also open it later. So they will nicely clean all of these frames here, and then I can reuse those frames for splits or expansion. But for now I just open some frames to make sure that they see, like this for example. Take it and open it. This honey is crystallized. I can feel it very hard, like candy. So I'll spray it more with water. Also need to start giving them water, because water is important. Like that. By the way, I took this frame from the freezer because it was attacked by wax moth. I can see some holes here, but I put it in the freezer, and it killed all the larvae, moth larvae. So now it's safe to put it back, and pre-warmed it as well. It's very good now. It's safe, and then they take all honey from here, and then I'll probably melt the wax, because this doesn't look like it could be reused, but at least they can take all of this honey. And in a few days I can check the feeder and open up more cells, and then I can sort the frames and see if the frames are still usable. Okay, now one thing, we don't want these to go in there, so we put these honey frames on the sides. Like this frame has some pollen. It's not looking so good, but we will leave it and see what happens. Now this frame also has pollen. I'll leave it here for now. This on the side we have just empty frame. We'll leave it for the bees to clean. And then this one is another frame that has a little bit of honey. This frame. So open it up again. And put it back. Now, to prevent bees or queen from going there, at least in the next few weeks, we wanna make sure that it has so much room here, it's spaced well. And then in case if they will go in this top box, which is not desirable, so I put empty frames just as a spacer. So essentially it will discourage them to go in there, but at the same time, if I miss the inspection in about 3 or 4 weeks and the bees may go there because they will multiply, they can occupy this, but at least they will have frames that they can use to build and expand. Okay, that's it. Now you wanna put the lid back. Back, and then another thing what we want to do is I wanna close this hole because I don't want any rubbers to come. Now this is all closed. This part you can also close. You don't need this to go in here. And that's it. It's all done. In 3 weeks we can check, but my guess is like with good weather, good food, they will multiply rapidly and occupy these 2 boxes, and then it will be ready for the supers, or maybe another expansion. So I'm thinking maybe in 3 weeks I put some comb, just foundation for them to draw comb, because from each hive it's good to build like maybe 14 or 16 totally empty frames, because we need nice and fresh frames for them to go in the winter and generate nice healthy brood. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.